Okay, you are recording.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Just Now News. I'm Kay Henry. Thanks for joining us for a special report on Category 4 Hurricane Brian. There was a direct hit on El Shore where there has been reports of over 50 fatalities. We have reporter Donnell Christian live on the phone from ODPEM press conference held earlier this afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ken. Well, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, has just concluded its 1 o'clock press conference held at its Haining Road office in St. Andrew. The Chief Liaison Officer of the National Hurricane Center based in Florida and the Federal Emergency Agency, FEMA, has just confirmed that 110 people have died, most of them by drowning. The eye of the Category 4 Hurricane Brian is now passing over Helsha, and the second wave of the storm is expected to hit the area at about 1:45 this afternoon. That's just half an hour away. If anyone needs help, the emergency contact number is 876-213-HELP. ODPEM's Director General Delmaris White advised all persons in the area should stay indoors at this time. However, those who need assistance and are in low-lying areas should make their way to the intersection of the Helsha and Mandela Highway. JUTC buses will be available to transport the people to the available shelters. Those shelters are the St. Catherine Parish Library, the St. Catherine High and Basic Schools. The Jamaica Defense Force, assisted by the U.S. military, is also assisting with emergency response. The Jamaica Red Cross and the police are also on hand to offer assistance. ODPEM also reported that there are storm surges as high as 2 meters. All the roads are inundated and the power lines and scores of trees are down. Residents are advised that once again not to venture out. Entering into the area at this time is absolutely dangerous. ODPEM also sent out advisories prior to the hurricane that all residents in the area should evacuate. However, at the time of the advisories, Hurricane Brian was a Category 2 storm, but it quickly gained strength and developed into a Category 4. However, not all persons responded to the advisories. In the meantime, the U.S. military will be escorting the media representatives to the area once it is safe to do so. Once again, the emergency contact number is 876-213-HELP. Reporting live from ODPEM, I'm Donnell Christian for Just Now News. Back to you, Keon.
Thanks, Donnell. We also have reporter Monique on location in Helsha. She has been there since 8 a.m. this morning, and we'll go to her now for a report.
Thank you for joining me, Ken. As you said, I've been here since 8 o'clock and I saw many residents eating breakfast on the verandas, not expecting it to be as dangerous as it become. But at 10:30, the mood changed. Winds picked up, the storm surges rushed in. People tried to batten down at that time, but it was just too late. As Donald said, the storm's power changed quickly from a Category 2 to a Category 4, and the winds at that time took some ruse. Later on, the sea rushed in, and from what I could see, the structures in low-lying areas were pushed away by the surges. Many of the houses were flattened, and a lot of people, I gather, were washed out of their homes. The power is out, and as I hear, it's all over the island. Power is out all over the island, and the roads right now are impassable.
Okay, Monique, as we wait for the eye to pass over on the second surge in the next 45 minutes, what is the situation like now?
Well, as you know, Ken, Jamaican people, they like to come out and see the damage. People are now out of their houses, looking around, seeing whose roofs have been blown off, how many people have been lost. They're asking questions about their relatives because, as I said, a lot of people were washed out of their homes. One lady I spoke to was crying incessantly about the loss of her son, who she said was washed out right from in front of her. I spoke to Mayor Keith Hines. He said that he received numerous calls from people who were in need of help in the area. He's advising residents in Helsha and surrounding areas to stay inside, as the next wave will hit in 45 minutes, in about 45 minutes. He said do not use open flames, as the wind might help the spread of fires. There's limited fire support right now because they're in search and rescue with the U.S. military. And incidentally, I was here before the storm hit us. I was here at 8, and I was here when the 13 JOTC buses came into the Helsha area. Very few residents took out the opportunity. Only 2 people left on the buses, I should say, but for now, I am in Hellshaw, and I will join you again after the next wave passes. Thank you. This is Monique Edwards reporting for Just Now News.
Okay, thank you, Monique. That was Monique live from Hellshaw, reporting on the situation there after the Category 4 Hurricane Brian passed over. With the eyes now in, and we're waiting for it to come over, so persons are being advised, remember, don't go outside, and listen to the news carefully for more safety information. Earlier we heard from Donnell. She was at the press conference, ODPEM press conference held earlier this afternoon. Stay tuned to Just Now News for more updates and safety information. Be safe, guys. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you. Wow, those were extremely well done.